Hey guys, it's me David back here again.
And I'm ERIKA.
And in this one, we thought we could talk a bit more about our age gap and what that is like and how it can be an issue and how you can overcome that as well. And so do let us know in the comment section below if you guys have similar experiences. Let's get right into it.
So David and I, if you don't know, we have a 6-year age difference. So that means he's already established himself in his 20s. I've just started my 20s and I've started kind of just my life and figuring out where things are going to be for me. For him, he's kind of got a hold of that. He knows what he wants, where he's going to be. He can come up with anything of what he desires and his goals and all that. And for me, it is also a little struggle because I am just finishing school, graduating for my master's, and also trying to establish myself in the workforce.
Yeah, when I first met her, I did tell her my wrong age because I thought it would be something that she wouldn't care about. Because I didn't think that this was gonna be into a relationship and all that. But these are something that men do, so please do be careful of those things. I think. But again, I'm not necessarily saying that I'm a liar. I just think these are something that men strategize themselves to get what they want. But that's with that being said, I did come clean with her when I knew that things were getting serious. I did tell her that I was 6 years older than her. She was a bit shocked. As you can see, that already I didn't expect that. Age gap could be an issue because parents might not approve it, or maybe it's just a feeling that, oh, what would she think? Would she think I'm old, or would I think that she's young, or is she too young for this? And we always have that issue with other people that you have never met. Suddenly you're seeing them and you're asking their age, and then you kind of fall into that judge pit. Yes. Where you guys are always thinking or what we are like. I didn't want that to happen. I think I just wanted to start off with some mutual ground where we think, okay, he's not too old, and I can think that she's not too old, she's not too young, and I can have that freedom to talk what I want to talk, and she can talk what she wants to talk with me, and that way we kind of address it. And then later on, when I came clean, it wasn't like a overburden, was it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that shocking. I think you mentioned 26. It wasn't. Yeah. You said you were 26 before, and then after that you just mentioned you're like a year older. So it wasn't like a huge deal for me either.
Mm-hmm. But I think we had more issues with our family. I think when they started asking questions like, don't you think if she's too young, or for her it might be, don't you think if he's too old for you, or you should find someone your age? When those things always happen, I think, in a relationship. But I didn't really. I always found that as more like a noise in the background for me, because I kind of go with what I'm feeling comfortable with and who I can connect with. Mm-hmm. With her, I had that.
I understood what other people were saying about, the age difference, the age gap. I understood it. I got it. Yes, of course, we're gonna be in different stages in our lives. But I do agree with what David has said here. It's about how you connect with the other person. Mm-hmm. And then once you kind of go through that, the age doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah. I mean, age could be just a number like most people say, but again, right now I've gone through 28 years of experience, where she has gone through 22 years of experience. So the way we see life could be a little bit different and could be a little bit challenging. I have expectations, where she, on the other hand, does not have expectations. She's just starting in. So where I should be okay with how she is, and she should be okay with the way I am. For us, it has been a struggle at the beginning, but later on we kind of mellowed down, because I think that's something that we will understand more as you go through the relationship together. And that's something that we had. That's how we knew that we are kind of meant for each other. Or I'm only saying kinda right now because I don't want to exaggerate everything, but that's how you would feel at the beginning, is what I'm trying to say. At that moment, you would not know what you're really getting into until you're totally in it. So when you're getting started, there are also some insecurities you might feel. Okay, oh man, I'm this age and this person is this age. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? What is people gonna think? You'll have all these new views of this
Yeah.
media or the social norms or how they're gonna be seeing. Oh, we are already interracial, but the age is also a factor.
Yeah.
And that's how serious it can get so fast within the family, within just your social being, because she has her friends who are in her age, and I would be having friends in my age. So when you seek help with our friends, that also impacts a lot of things. So that's something that we will talk about more in depth in the next coming videos. So I think when you judge somebody, you kind of judge with whatever you know at that instant, rather than looking at the whole history of them. That's something that couples should understand. When you're getting into a relationship, you don't just fall with whatever you have at that moment, rather than understanding where she is coming from, what her experience has been like, especially from a man perspective. I think this is something that men don't do often. They just go with what they see. Oh, this is what the woman is in front of me, and this is what she has, this is the kind of friend she has, this is the kind of song she listens to, this is the way she dresses. But I think it all has a kind of a history behind it, or why she's like this, what could make her be like this. And I think that's, for me, I had a bit of a maturity to understand that from my own way of growing up with my own family. So I was able to ask her the right questions, if that makes sense.
And it will take some time too. You won't completely understand it in just one go.
Where she's saying, hey, I wasn't there for the whole 27 years, but I'm there for your 28. But I would like to know about the whole 27. When you put yourself and really understanding those, and it kind of like really makes you feel even more free with each other. Yeah, the more you share, the more you have intimacy and just sharing, like sharing secrets. What kind of secrets you had when you were back then, what kind of secrets you carry. When you open all those levels, you kind of get that. That's when you know this is not an issue no more. And for us, it's not an issue no more.
No.